behave. Fuck me. It's been a while. Forgot more about what I was doing. How is everybody? It's been a while. A very belated happy birthday to Vapor Bunny. Right, let's start by saying a few hellos. We have Just Josh, we have the Vaping Jack, John McClintock, we have other Sean, we have the Punk Rock Vapor, Craig, the Vapor Bunny, we have Rachel, we have Booyah, hello Dan, we have Freerider, Jane Dowd, anybody else? That's it for the minute. I'll say hello to everybody else as they come in, if they come in. Today is Boro Day. The bane of my fucking existence at the moment. Yay! Coca-Cola. Always is. I haven't got a Coke t-shirt on tonight. As to other Sean's question in chat, yeah, don't even go there. I put my order in on the 2nd of November and I'm still waiting for the fucker to be delivered. Don't even go there. I've been trying to wick this fucking blaze now for fourth time now, and every single time it's pissed all over the fucking shop. And if it carries on, I'm going to launch it across the room because it's doing my twatting. It's not a case of a suck at borrows. It's just managing to get the wicking right on this blaze. I've got the odd job. That's going to get a rebuild because that is dirty. It's a dirty little wee fucker. The Reden I have actually boxed it back up. For as nice as it is and as expensive as it is, I can't vape on that for shit. I do love my Boro kit. At the minute, the Rinko, the Manto Boro, love it. The actual device, I am really disappointed with. I do need to get some more batteries. 18650s. So I will be going over to my it's hiding. My Stubby 21 just gives me that little bit more power, which I do like. Currently running on that. I am running some Wick Liquor Custard 50/50 long fill. all of the stuff. I've also had to change the bottle out from the Leisure X to a smaller bottle of this, because the nib I find just a little bit too big for a couple of my boros. So it's, yeah, one of those. I want that one. I want that. No, do I want that one? I don't know. I'm going to see which tank actually fits best, because I've been playing about. Whilst I'm here, let me just grab my stubby. Which will be going off to Uncle Pete at some stage, and that's going to get some loving off Uncle Pete. Yeah, the odd job, the only time I've ever had an issue with the odd job, which I was running, the last time I wicked this, I actually used too little cotton and it decided to piss all over the place. Other than that, I've never had an issue with the odd job. The blaze, I don't know what it is. I really don't. Oh, Jane's eating. What did you have to eat, Jane? Yeah, Wicked Addiction. Oh, Wicked Addiction. I know what I'm. You know what I'm like. It's been a long day. School run. Fucking yeah. I'm losing the fucking plot. It's not a lot. It's not on my live stream if I don't make a fuck up somewhere. Very nice, Jane. I had heart attack on a plate. Let's just put it that way. Battery. Is the mic coming through okay? I normally ask. It's saying it is on the on Streamlabs, but Streamlabs lies. Yes, I know there's no atomizer because I haven't got a fucking tank in there, you stupid tit. Cool. I have got the music playing in the background. I don't know if anyone can hear that. If they can and it's annoying, let me know. I have an issue with the actual Renko tank. Every time I try and fill it, it dribbles out the bottom. Which can be a bit of an annoyance. Yes, I am pod pickling at the minute with the Osmodus Minikin. To be honest, it's the only stock coil I've used in the last 3 years, so it must mean something. Right, let's see if I can get this shit working. Turn the camera on. Cool. Do that. Wicked. And let's go to this one, this view. Right, let's get rid of that, and my ugly mug. Right, we have, let's clear some space. Those will come in later. I can't zoom in any closer, unfortunately. This is as close as it gets. Due to where my camera's situated. Yeah, pod kits. I'll pick this one up at EXPO, and it's been in my rotation now, pretty much on the daily for ever since. Don't hit it all the time, but it is a good little pod kit. Hello, Shan. How you doing? Right, let's get rid of this janky fucking shitbag coil. I know it's not going to be the best at the moment. I am working on... Let's bin that fucker out of the way. Let's get one of them. It is. It's the best pod kit that I've had in a good while. The last what I'd call pod kit was the Manto that I had. It doesn't leak. It holds its battery. Yeah, I'm good, Chan. 0.3 ohm coil, 40 watts. It's absolutely banging. Does exactly what it does on. Yep. On me. Stubby. It maintains power. The battery's good. I'm just changing one of the legs over so I can install it in. Well, changing the legs so I can install it into the RBA. Okay, I made a cock up there. There we go. Right. this is what I like about this style of RBA section. Once the legs are in, it fits, it's sat in there quite happily. I need more light. That's better. That's how simple it is to build on this. Oh, shut up, you. I need to have the connection fitted for to fit it onto a 510. I'm just looking for the right 510 now, for the right device now. I did have it to hand earlier and it's gone. Where the fuck have you gone? Behave. You'll have to do. Yeah, I'll still be here. I'll be on for a little while. Yeah, that is a nice little bit of kit. Typical. I forgot about that. That needs charging. And we'll put in one of those. Yes, I know there's no atomizer. Behave. So I haven't put the atomizer on the fucking thing yet. Currently saving the pennies for a Vape Smarter build station. But it's going to take pennies and pennies that I haven't really got at the moment, so you know when you have tools there handy, when you go to grab them, they're not there. I'm having one of those experiences at the moment. Aha, there it is. Right. Yes. Let's knock some of these lights out. Make it easy to see the glowy process. Currently all I'm doing is just brushing the coils. This is a 0.3 ohm alien. And I am hotspot free. That's that. Yep, we are golden. Let's try and keep that semi-central. What's it come out at? It has come out at 0.31. So not too bad at all. Once it's wicked and everything, it will fluctuate slightly between 0.3 and 0.35. Also depends on your juice. Oh yeah, stick it on a stack. I'm not a hanky. I would stick it on a hog, but I think that's a little bit too much. Still getting used to this building on a down low, but let's get rid of you. Fuck off. Yes, it does seem quite a bit, but I will end up trimming it down if it requires it. That seems very good. Spread the fibres. Yes, it is overwicked at the moment. But I'll show you why in a second. Has everyone gone over to go and see Grim Green over on Twitch? Numbers fluctuate. It's one of those. I get that. I'm not the most interesting person to be watching. Right. Now then, before I actually start, let's Hey Drunken Dragon, how you doing? That's better. It's just a rough guide for that's looking pretty good. Just get some of this, because what I have found with the odd job, the rubber seal at the bottom, if that is wet in any way, shape or form, it does have a tendency to leak. As you can see, I have left a few little wisps of cotton protruding from the bottom of the tank, the chimney. Right, do I go for that one? What I'm finding is no, I'm not going for that one because that one's right in the fucking centre. That one can fuck off. That one's at the side. Cool, we're having that one. Right, now then. Just got to now figure airflows that side, so that needs to go there. Now then, it does kind of look like a lighter, but you'll see the full what I'm noticing as I'm trying to stick the top cap over is that it's actually pushing the O-ring around the base. It's clipping it out the way, which is a pain in the backside, because it means that then there's a little bit of air releases, and it does tend to dribble. Not doing it on one side, but it's doing it on the other, which is a right royal pain in the ass. And it's not like a dual O-ring. It's a wide O-ring, which I'm not enjoying. There you go. Have I got it? Yes, I've got it. Because sometimes it doesn't actually sit flush. It's like I've got a little tiny gap there that I can get me fingernail into. Let's see, focus. There's a little tiny gap there. There you go. And that's just the way the O-ring's sitting. And the O-ring's moving. There you go. You've got to make sure that that O-ring is that the top is actually sealed around the base. Otherwise, you will end up having one, I'll have the blue ones. I like the blue ones. The blue ones are nice. Right. As I do with all tanks as well, I will only fill so far up. Oh, that's a better fill. No leakage. Let's go for that one. It was reading 0.31 on the DNA. It's currently reading 0.36 on the stubby, and that's for this. It's it's not leaking, but I always fill it halfway. That's just under halfway. For the simple reason being, if you fill it up all the way and there is a wicking issue, you only lose so much the juice that's in the tank. as it's bedding in properly, it's gone from 0.36 to 0.34. It will settle down around 0.35 ish. Flavour, absolutely buzzing. This is the one reason why I do like the odd job. Yeah, oh, proper angry little beast. It's for a boro. It's not aggressively hot, but it needs the heat there to actually bring the custards out. So, yep, I absolutely love that. Right, let's see how this fuck nugget works. I've got the blaze. And we'll go back down to that one. We've got the blaze tank now taken apart. Pardon me. No. The tank, the RBA section itself is no, I haven't got through all that Cinium yet. I've managed to kill one bottle so far. The rest is in a very chill place, staying nice and nice and chilled out at the moment. Right, seems to like it there for some reason. Let's get rid of some of this shite out of the way. Come on. It's built. You can see that's a brand new coil in there. I've used it well, tried wicking it 4 times, and every time it has been an absolute ball ache. Thought I had it, filled it, and it decided, nope, I'm gonna, bit of pain in the ass. I use a different kind of wicking than I'm used to. Normally I use good old fuzz, but I used a different wicking, and the flavour was just absolutely crap. So I'm going to make sure I haven't pulled the any hot spots into it, which I haven't. Didn't think I would have, but it's one of those. Yeah, I've got the bottles of Cinium sat there out the way. I've killed one. There's there. That one's slightly leaked. Where are you leaking from? Oh, that's from the dribble from when I filled up my rage. I've been running the Cinium on the rage and absolutely love it. Oh. Right. That's not going to barbecue my fingers. There you go, that's a little bit better so you can see what I'm doing. If I do it on fucking camera, would help. Alright, same again. I might actually try the redone again, but instead of a 0.35, I'll try a 0.7 semi-mount along. Oh, what have I done there? I think I've got a little bit too much wick in there. That's better. Some videos I've seen show the wicking actually poked through, so it sticks out a little bit. Some I've seen where it sits flush. I'm gonna try with the pokes through and see how that works. The actual cotton itself inside is not massively tight, easily pulled through. Let's that should poke through. That's what I was thinking, because I've tried it where it's been sat flush and it's leaked. I've tried it where it's been pushed through, and it's been muted. I've tried several different ways of it, and I've had an issue with the wicking with this, and it's either been the wicking or the flavour. What I'm going to do is, for this bit, bring it up a little bit and do a bit of a bogan and give it a bit of a haircut. I haven't had a massive amount of experience with this style of RBA. Right. How does that look? I am thinking it could be one of those RBAs that is going to be a struggle. To be honest. Right, let's see which one of these will actually, that would be better. It's not touching the side of the tank. And then, so all the O-rings seem good on it, and it's one of those. I just don't know. Let me. Just juice this up a little bit. I'm not going to take the RBA head out. To heat wick it. I'm just going to leave it like that for a minute. If I do get this one to work, this one will be in the stubby mainly. If I can get this to work, that is the question. It's the Blaze RBA boro. I actually like the look of it as a whole, but that's still bone dry. Like it. Same build as on what's on the odd job. It doesn't seem to be as much crackle. I am noticing more heat off it. I don't know whether it's the actual coil position as well. It could just be that the coil's a little bit low. Great cloud off it. I do prefer that bit of crackle. .40 watts, 0.35 ohms. That is... Come on, focus. Come on, focus. There you go, 0.35 ohms. 40 watts. It's... it's just a standard chip. I'm pretty sure it's just a standard chip. I'll have to have a look at the box, to be fair, because I literally just pulled it out of the box and I've been using it ever since. I haven't actually looked into it. Mode. Don't know if that helps any. That's the settings. Come on. I'm still not 100% sure on the blaze. I may stick it in the in another device and see how that goes. Drop it down to about 35. Is that the proper Jackal, or is that the series? I am getting different flavour notes off the Blaze than I am off the Odd Job. Same coil, same build, same, well, bar 0.01 of an ohm. No, I've had no battery issues on this. This is the Stubby 21. I know the 18650 used to have some right battery issues. I've never had that with this. I can run this on this setting, and I get the battery. The battery goes for a couple of days for me. Whereas I do need some more 18650s. The Rift is yeah, I'm changing battery about twice a day on that. And I'm finding that I'm having to lower the wattage as well. So instead of running it at 45, I'm running it at 35. The new series. I haven't watched that. I actually prefer when they start making series out of a good film. I tend not to watch it. Right, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. I I put a new battery in the Rift this morning. I've heard mixed stories of the Pixel. I tried one at EXPO, and as daft as it sounds, that's the Osmodus Minikin is small. I know it's small. The Stubby 21, it's small, but it's got some weight to it. The Rift, again, it's not massively small, but it's smaller. My only gripe with the Rift is the button placement for me. What am I running on the Rift? I am running the Manto RBA. I'm thinking. If the Blaze oh, you motherfucker. Pet hate with the Rift. I've already had a magnet come out. It's the Rift. I'd love to get on with it, but I've got big fucking Harambe hands, and I'm just hoping that the Rift isn't going to end up with issues. And they've got a decent juice-proof seal. Around there. I've literally just taken off the Manto. And juice build up from participation is. I know exactly what's killed the glue from there. That is juice build up. Bearing in mind, I re-glued it. Actually re-glued it this morning with a bit of hot glue. And it's popped off again. But as you can see, I'm cleaning the juice out of there, out the bottom of the Rift, and I can still see a shiny wet piece just where my nail is at the bottom of the bottom of the deck. My issue is what sits under that. That's your chipset. If there isn't a decent waterproof seal on there at the bottom of that, yeah, I can see there being issues with juice getting into the chipset, which for the price of the mod, it's one of those. I know I haven't had as many issues with the Stubby, but it's that juice build up, I daren't take my stubby apart just yet because okay, I'm going to have to read that. Okay. You've seen the blaze running on the stubby. I've just plugged the rift, plugged it into the rift, and it's coming up with an error. And the battery I've just taken out of charge and placed somewhere. I've put it somewhere safe, and now I can't see it because everything's fucking black. Oh, there it is. I'm hoping it was just a power read because the battery, again, it's telling me to check atomizer. No atomizer. Ah. No. It does. It's not reading the. Yeah, it's got to be done, Josh. But the rift doesn't like the blaze. Yeah, it is one of my pet hates. But you've seen that the build in the odd job was reading 0.35. Put it in the rift. Come on. Come on, focus. It's reading 0.41. Yeah, that it's what it is the thickness of this O-ring. The airflow O-ring. That's why I took it off on the odd job. For the simple reason being, it was getting in the way. It was being a pain in the ass. And it wasn't sitting right. Let's see if that works on there now without the O-ring. The one thing I do that does bug me with the Rift as well is 510s. If you're not careful, see how much that 510s. Come on, focus. Stop focusing on my face. See the step up on that 510. Go on. Come on. You know you want to. It's literally sits proud about a mil high. And there's a few drip tips that I can't use because it sits up that little bit high. No, it just doesn't like the I've adjusted it and it doesn't like it. So you're going to live on the stubby. You're going to live on the Rift. Point 0.35, 40 watts. They need to design these so the airflow has like a one-way system. Because no matter how much airflow design you get in there, it's it's not right. To get juice all built up in there is not good. And for a magnet to come off less than a month isn't good either. I think what I'm going to end up doing is ultrasonicing the magnet and the plate. Make sure there's no juice on there whatsoever. And then re-sticking the magnet down. Any new calls in the pipeline? I am working on some N90 low mass aliens. They'll be up on the website shortly. I'm still waiting for Mr. Benham to get back to me with a part that I need to try and help me with some stags, so I can get on with staggers. There's going to be some 4-cores on, but they're going to be a limited number. Oh, crackle, crackle. At the minute, I'm currently in the process of the magnet on the the magnet on the rift. Basically, there's the side with the button on it. There's the door. There's the magnet. Yeah, no worries, Boo. Yeah, I'm not going to be calling. Not going to be too long. Just wrapping up with a bit of info for the website. Right. Because I have we'll have news on the website. I've got photos being taken at the moment. Oh, stay there. Behave. This is just a couple of the range. People that are aware of Vapor Bunny, they will know that juice line, which is the Vape and Bro. This is the Strawberry Banana. And we have the Blue Ras Lemonade. They'll be going up as long fills. That's as long fill. They'll be going up on the website. I've just got to do a bit of a write up on everything. It does look alright without the door. What I may end up doing, because I will be seeing Nick's tips, seeing about getting new panels, buttons, and everything else for this. I'm actually test running this, and then I will be doing a review on it on here. Full breakdown. What you're seeing here is still in the process. There's a few bits and pieces that Nick's tips. I've got to see I've got to go up on his website and have a look. See, well, not his website. Go see what he's got, because I was a bit stupid. I picked up that one from EXPO. Yeah, it doesn't like violence. My own stupid fault. Not paying attention to where I put it. There are a lot more flavours in the range, Josh. Each bottle does come with a description of how to actually set up your long fill, which is a bonus. But yeah, that was my own stupidity, not paying attention. This sits quite happily in my door pocket, in the door pull of my car. Well, as I was putting it in, instead of sitting in like that, it went like that, went straight through the door pocket, landed tip down, and yeah, I've shattered. So I cried. I did cry a little bit because I did like that drip tip. I was getting some absolutely awesome flavour off it, because I know flavour's subjective, but the bore of the tip, the height of the tip, it was just buzzing for me. And that's the blaze. Straight in onto the stubby. Reads 0.36. And now it's crackling. Yeah, it didn't like violence. Once my wire order turns up, when it eventually turns up, I will be putting a massive build sesh on. I will be hitting the live button when I do go live. Well, when I do start building. The only thing you won't see me actually doing is the aliens, because I can't alien whilst people are watching. I don't know why. It just, no, doesn't like it one little bit. So I make more fuck ups when I'm doing aliens with people watching than I do without. I think it's more I'm talking to somebody or what have you, and it's just distraction. So, but there will be staples going down to a limited run of braids for your RBA section. They will be running about 0.3, and there will be in an array of materials, N90, stainless. I'm having a bit of a play at the moment, but there'll be nothing going up until I'm happy with it, and it's been tested out. One of my guinea pigs has had the Tricor N90s low mass, who likes the heat and the ramp up and the flavour. So there will be I think they're already up, but they'll be going to full line production as soon as I get some more 38 gauge. It's a hybrid of N90 cores and N80 fuse wrap. What? Don't come in and bosh me and then say nothing. Shit bum. But yeah, it's been all go. The reason it's been so long since I've been live is because I was ill before EXPO. Yeah. It's one of those. Fuse I can knock out quite happily. Staples, same again. When you've got to actually watch what you're doing, I can be watching what I'm doing, but then I'll take my eye off it for just that split second. That split second, it all goes to shit. So it's one of those. But when I do go live for like building the running off the decors, I'll just go live, have a bit of a chat, run off decors. Then I'll go live a little bit later on when they're all in stick form. I am actually tempted to do like wire shots. Don't know if that's going to be a thing or not yet. See how things go. It's something I've been toying with. If I can get the right style of pop, and the labels made up, I am thinking of doing wire shots. There is going to be a sale coming up on the 0.1 competition fuse Claptons. I'm sitting on several sets of those. They're not selling like they used to, so they'll be going off for clear, not to clear, but to lower the stock on them, because I have a large test tube somewhere full of those with over 70 sets. But as a whole, yeah, things have been pretty slow on here. I've been trying to find editing software so I can edit some footage of EXPO, because I did a lot of time lapse at EXPO. So that I'll set them up with just the music background, let them run through day 1, day 2 and day 3. Half of my photos that I took and video that I took of my walk around the home zone, a lot of that ended up corrupt or wasn't very good quality because I was only checking on a small screen. I didn't actually have the big camera set up. So that's something I will be doing in May. I will be doing a bit more of a vloggy style in May. I'm going to also try and sort out some footage of me building my display for EXPO. Because it's going to be on like a rolling stock. So that's going to be something for the future to keep an eye out. And just seeing how things go. I've been checking the website, the EXPO floor plan on the regular. Let's just see. Not that one. Not that one. That one. No, mate. There's still quite a few spots left in the home zone. 3 along the back wall. No, mate. 2 on the back of the stage. 2 on the front red carpet. 1 next to me, and 1 on the front wall. But apart from that, it's one of those. Anyone that's taking part in the ESIG click, I know the nominations have not long finished. Hopefully I get nominated. I was actually shocked to me that I got nominated in last year's, and I placed 6th. Was it 6th? I can't remember. But that was actually quite a big shock for me. Hopefully I can do a little bit better this year. See how things go. But apart from that, yeah, it's just been one of those. I'm not going to go off into the politics of what's going on in the vape industry. We all know that that's all a load of bollocks waffle. So yes, I will do. So yeah, it's one of those. I'm not going to go ranting like I usually do. At some point I will rebuild on that. Hopefully I can well, I don't know, you got caused by Scott. He's won it God knows how many years on the bounce. I know last time Proper Coils got nominated and he'd actually shut down. He might get nominated again this year. Who knows? If I remember rightly, you had a brand that I've never heard of. You had Redbeard, you had Dark Arts. See how things go. But it's all public nominations, public voting. So let's see how things go. Me like you the best. Well, people buy off me. People buy off me. I've never claimed to be the best. I sell what I vape. If people like the way I vape, then happy days. I am looking at doing a custom build, but at the end of the day, a custom build section on the website, but it's nothing going to be mad like 10 core aliens and shit like that, because I just haven't got the time to be fuck-arsing about doing shit like that. My philosophy is keep it simple, stupid. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Braids were my go-to at one point in the in my squonker. They will be coming back, but there'll be more for low mass for the boros, and there'll be singles for squonks. Because I find them work. I find personally they work better as a single. But they'll come as a pair. In the larger sizes, just in case. I've always been interested in braiding. It's just finding the time. The fancy braids, I've done them. But when you spend 6 hours doing one braid on one coil, it's like, this better taste good. And I was let down by it. And it sort of knocked me on the head for braiding for a good while. So from then it's like, okay, I'll do a braid when I want to braid. I don't even show it off, because it's something simple. But my cameras haven't been brilliant, so I haven't been able to take decent photos of it. By the time I've actually built it, wicked it, and taken a vape on it, it doesn't look 100%. So I can't be arsed taking photos of it. And that was me all over, pretty much, with social media. If it's, I've got to test run it first. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. It may look the absolute piece of art, but if it don't work, if it don't vape right, I'm not. Oh, there's Shan again. I must admit, I do like the odd job. In the Rift, with the smoked glass, that is absolutely buzzing little piece of kit. Battery life, as I say, does bug me. The blaze, it is starting to crackle a bit now, but It's not pissing juice out, which is a good sign. So that must be the way that wicking was intended. Flavour is still a little bit different compared to the Odd Job. Considering the Odd Job was my go-to from May, I'm used to how the Odd Job is. As I said, it could be how high the coils are placed in the actual deck. I'm going to have a play now I know how the wicking is supposed to be. Because normally by now it's pissed the contents of the tank all over my hand. Flavour's a little bit better. Still bringing out different notes compared to the Odd Job. The Reden is going to be another build at another time. I did have wicking issues with that. I did have flavour issues with it. It just, I love the size of the Reden. There's just not enough room in the actual, for my style of vaping, there doesn't seem to be enough. If you can see there, come on, come on, come on. No, you don't know that one. Come on. There you go. That's the size of the deck, and that's my usual coil. If you can see it through, come on. It basically takes up the whole of the chamber. It really does. There you go. It really does take up all of the chamber. So I'm gonna try on a smaller, on a smaller deck, well, a smaller build, so it doesn't take up all the deck. I don't really do mouth to lung. That's the problem. I prefer a restricted. So I'm going to have a bit more of a play on that one. So I've got a feeling that one is going to be leaving my stable if I can't get on with it. I do, as I say, I do prefer a nice crackle, which I don't seem to get from the Reden. For as much as it costs, I'd prefer a little bit more in the way of performance. Or versatility. Just excuse me for a second while I now fill the odd job up. Now I know it's not going to piss all over the place. Restricted is if you've tried that at 0.35, that's what I've heard, and I was actually looking at the ether at EXPO. I'd seen a couple of people actually have issues with the O-rings at the bottom of the deck, which was a shame really, because I would have quite happily dropped money on that. But it's one of those. Yeah, I've always been a direct along or restricted, for the simple reason being I came from mech life, so it was one of those. I do like a nice, not airy, but all depends on your own image. 0.35s, your batteries as well, and your device. Stubby 21, I get two days out of a battery quite happily. That's 21700. That I'm lucky if that was a fresh battery in, and I'm already one quarter down on the battery already. So it's I do want some of Oscar's work. Again, it's a case of saving the pennies, and I have to save the pennies for a lot of things at the moment. I've got more pots to order, more labels to order, back labels to order, a few things that I want to put up on the website. Oh yeah, love Oscar's stuff. It's one of those. So I do want to have. I want to have words with Gaz Flat Cap. See about a little collab with him if he's interested. There's also, I want to have a word with Mr. Stewart from Vape Smarter. See if he's interested in. Oh, nice. See if he's interested in a little collab. For an idea that I've got. But yeah, it's all ideas and it's all that at the minute. And the website is basically paying for itself. As soon as the website doesn't continue paying for itself, the website will be down. And I'll have to think of other ideas, because when it starts costing me money, then it's one of those. Nice. But yeah, it's a case of watch this space. It may take a little while to get things all fully sorted the way I want them, for the simple reason being life out of the vape scene for me is quite hectic. So it's one of those. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up because it's been over an hour now. Nearly rocking on 2 hours. But thank you for everyone that's taking the time out of their evening to sit and watch me be an absolute twat. Thank you for the 9 likes. For the 7 people watching at the moment. Well, 6 because I'm one of them. I am waiting for my Sky to go, waiting for my internet to go full fibre. That should have actually happened 4 days ago, but no one said fuck all to me from my service provider, so as long as they're not charging me, that's good. Cool. Yeah, this is what I want to. But yeah, this is going to be back to the usual Tuesday night stream, with what's going on the website, how things are going. Hopefully my wire order turns up before the next one so I can do some builds. Because there are stuff out of stock on the website which is doing my head in, and it does need replacing, like well, they're not out of stock yet, but I am running low on the RDL boros. I'm out of MTL boros, and I'm out of Series Aliens, and I'm literally sat here waiting. I've been waiting 15 days now. if people want to drop the word, then I'll be most grateful. I know I'm not one of the biggest channels at the moment. I am trying to get onto that. It's one of those. Yeah, no worries, Shan. I'm always about. But yeah, it's one of those, and this is going to be back to normal now with the. Yes, I can do that. The restricted director lungs, they're more than likely going to be around the fuse Clapton. I've got to do some practicing with smaller gauge aliens, because I've never really been one for the macro alien, but I will be working on them in the future. That is what some of the wire is that's in the order. So they will be they will be up. But yeah, I'm gonna head off because I'm gonna go and have an early-ish night, and because I slept in this morning, and hopefully everyone stays safe until the next time. Let's do that. Do that. And let's
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.